everybody. We're doing this again. Come on. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, we are back with some more Tsukihime. I have absolutely no idea what to expect at this point. So, let's just get back into it, I guess. We are on Akiha Route Day 5. I wake with a sudden ache. So last time, we had a party. That was the main thing that happened. Morning? The clock says it's just past 6:40. Oh yeah, and we found out that, Hisui hasn't been waking Shiki up at the time he wanted to be woken up because he never told her what time he wanted to be woken up. Hello, Disposable Backshots, incredible name. Yes, this is a Nasuverse game. This is Tsukihime. No H scenes. Can't stream those, dude. Besides, some of the H scenes in this game are uncomfortable, to say the least. Anyways, the clock says it's just past 6:40. The weather outside the window is perfectly cloudless. Yeah, Tsukihime. Ow. Pain runs through me once again. Not my head or chest, but apparently on the side of my neck. Oh, I feel that. I, cracked my neck right before I started streaming, and it kinda hurt. Shiki, my idea of a first date is to cut a girl into 17 chunks, Tono. Yep. Although he did not do that in this route. Because we're in Akiha's route, and he does not do that to Arc in this route. That's odd. I've never had pain there before. Yeah, it seems like he only does that in the near side routes, which are Arc and CL's routes. I put my hand on my neck, but there's no blood. The wound from Yumizuka's bite is already closed. Maybe I have a fever. Is it because of the alcohol last night? My body is heavy and I feel like I have a fever. Oh yes. Akiha was like, hey y'all, let's get drunk. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Morning, Hisui. Did you sleep well last night? Yes. Please forgive me for my unsightly behavior last night. That's right, you went to sleep. It's okay. I fainted afterwards anyway, which was probably worse. Thank you for your kind words. After you change, please head towards the dining room. She must still be very embarrassed about last night and leaves somewhat flustered. All you did was fell asleep. It could have been a lot worse. Hisui, maybe it's possible for her to be easily embarrassed? It seems that way. I thought she was basically expressionless at first, but when you look at her closely, she gets embarrassed and mad a lot. Next time I should try to make her laugh really hard. I don't know how I would do that, but there's no doubt Hisui's smile would be very cute. Hey, Hisui's smile would look just like Kohaku-san. A boring conclusion. But Kohaku-san's smile is adorable! Kohaku is so cute. I quickly change and head to the sitting room. I run into Akiha in the lobby. I guess she's going to school as she's holding her bag. For some reason, my entire body starts to heat up as soon as I see her face. Good morning, Nissan. Yeah. Good morning, Akiha. Thump. My chest starts to hurt. Wow. Is something special going on today? You're up a full 20 minutes earlier than usual, Nissan. No, I just had a bit of a bad dream, that's all. Just a whim, don't worry about it. I don't understand what I'm saying. Oh, the memory of being taken care of by Akiha, I think? Is it because of my dream? Suddenly remembering her young face, I can't look at Akiha directly. Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about here. Nissan, your face is red. Do you have a fever? No, it's not that. For some reason, I just can't return her gaze. She lifts an eyebrow suspiciously and comes near me. Excuse me. She brings her hand to my forehead. Ah! Thump. My heart beats. Akiha's palm is not any different from back then. Cold, soft fingertips. Thump, thump. Her fingers touch me for only a matter of seconds, but my heart strangely begins to pound harder. I knew it had to happen eventually. Can we get back to the part of this route that was more focused on Satsuki than Akiha, please? My man, that is your sister. If I were to glance down, her face would be right there. Her thin, strong eyebrows would show her strong will, her clear black pupils with her matching long black hair. It really is a beauty unrelated to the name Tono Akiha. Thump. My heartbeat. I can't stand him. I can't stand this guy. I can just imagine how red my face has become. Hey, Akiha. If she doesn't pull back, it'll be troubling. It seems you don't have a fever. She pulls her fingers away and backs off slightly. Just in case, I'll have Kohaku prepare some cold medicine. Please wait in the sitting room, Nii-san. With that, Akiha goes up to the second floor. The hands of the clock reach 7. Sorry to keep you waiting. I have cold medicine and water, so please drink it after breakfast, okay? Kohaku-san. My shoulders slump. I'm really glad Kohaku-san brought it, but I was expecting Akiha to bring it, so I'm a little disappointed. Thanks, Kohaku-san. Where's Akiha? I think it's a bit early for her to go to school. No, since there were some formalities to take care of, Akiha-sama left for school earlier. And you know what, Shiki-san? Kohaku-san looks into my face with a smile. What? Did I do something again? Yes, I was wondering what you did to Akiha-sama just now. It's been such a long time since I have seen Akiha-sama this happy. I'm curious, really curious. I didn't really do anything to make her happy. In fact, it's more like I'm the happy one. But Akiha did seem to be in a good mood, didn't she? She was smiling when we ran into each other, and for Akiha to take my temperature just isn't like her at all. It would have been fine to just leave that to Kohaku-san, so that was odd enough. Shiki-san, does anything ring a bell? No, sorry. She definitely did seem in a good mood, but I don't think it was because of me. In the first place, I don't understand Akiha right now at all. She's different than she was 8 years ago. Oh, really? Well, I personally think you are a bit dense at times, but let us leave that there. Get his ass. Well then, please eat breakfast, Shiki-san. It is waiting for you in the dining room. Yeah. Thanks as always. I give her a quick bow of the head and go to the dining room. Shiki-san, what you said earlier was mistaken. Huh? Mistaken? What was? Akiha-sama has not changed one bit from the past. I think the one who is making Akiha hard to understand is you, Shiki-san. Leaving me with a phrase loaded with meaning, Kohaku-san disappears towards the lobby. Shiki-sama, what time will you be returning today? In the evening. I don't have anything special to do, so I'll be back by 4. I would not consider 4 to be evening, but sure. I understand. I will no longer be able to wait for you here, but please call for me if you need anything when you return. Unable to wait by the gate? What is that? What does she mean? Please have a safe journey, Shiki-sama. Yeah, I'm off. Raising a hand to the bowing Hisui, I exit the front gate of the mansion. Since I woke up early, I can take my time going to school. I walk leisurely down the road to school, which I normally jog down. I walk slowly and arrive at the gate 10 minutes before it closes. It's the time when all the students who don't participate in clubs arrive. In a high school prepping for general entry like mine, the only clubs practicing in the morning are the athletic clubs. It's only natural for the school gate to be this crowded. Senpai. I see CL Senpai walking a little bit ahead of me. Senpai! I call out to stop her. Good morning, Tono-kun. It's rare to meet you by the entrance here. Yeah, I saw you from behind, so I ran up to meet you. Do you always come at this time? Yes, I'm bad at getting up early, so I always just barely make it. Did you oversleep today? No, I actually woke up earlier. You know, I normally make it right as the gate is about to close. Wow, you mean you're a late riser, Tono-kun? Huh? I might have something on my face as Senpai stares at me. Senpai? Tono-kun, did something happen over the weekend? No, not really. Why do you ask, Senpai? Oh, it's nothing. I was just playing around. Please forget about it. Huh? I'm a little bewildered. And then, at that moment, I see a familiar face running vigorously from the entrance. That's Inui-kun? Senpai says this calmly. Yeah, it's Inui. I try answering her calmly. Senpai and I don't even think the actions of the rampaging Arihiko as he dashes towards us are odd at all. In other words, we're used to it. Tono! A cloud of dust kicks up behind him. He does not stop. Even though we are right in front of him, Arihiko launches a drop kick in my direction without even pausing. What the hell, Arihiko? Crash, roll, 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 thud. I can't believe it. This person throws a kick full force into me and we suddenly crash into the ground and roll 3 times. I get up and shake off all the dust from my clothes. Arihiko also stands up and pats his uniform. Arihiko? Tono? After a 3-second interval, we face off directly. Ready. What the hell are you doing? You have a sister? Both of us shout simultaneously. What? Wait a second. How do you know I have a sister? Ugh, you do have one after all. Arihiko holds his head in his hands and twists his body. It's so ridiculous looking, I would deny knowing him even if he owed me 1,000,000 yen. Hey, cut it out, Arihiko, please. We'll end up being the laughingstock of the school. Screw that, I don't care. Arihiko looks up with a glare. You traitor! I'll call you Oni-san someday. Leaving such an incomprehensible parting shot, Arihiko runs off. Not towards the school building, but to the front gate. What's he doing? There isn't even 5 minutes until homeroom starts. Nothing about him is understandable. Anyways, it seems like I won't run across him for the rest of the day. During the break after second period, Arihiko suddenly returns. After thinking about it for a while, I had no reason to go home. Saying so, he calmly takes his seat. Leaving him alone, I stare blankly in my seat and wait for third period to start. But the classroom seems odd today. Every break, all the guys leave the room and come back with happy looks on their faces. I'm a bit curious. Hello, Tono-kun. Do you mind? Huh? It's break time, senpai. Is it okay to come to my classroom like this? Yes, being here is much more fun than being in my classroom. She smiles happily as she says this. Arihiko sits at his desk unaware of senpai's arrival. It is quite the ideal situation. But the second-year classrooms are pretty noisy too. The third-year boys have also been making a fuss, and I imagine the fourth floor is overcrowded by now. Huh? The third-year boys making a fuss? About what? Oh, you're not making a big deal out of it. Well, there is no reason for you to go look, Tono-kun. Huh? I don't quite understand, but it seems there's no reason for me to go look. What do you mean? Go see what? The new first-year transfer student. All the boys in every class are taking turns to go see her. Hello, Infinity C! Welcome, welcome. Apparently the hallway outside her classroom is very crowded. She is awfully popular. Transfer student? In other words, that's where all the guys in my classroom went to. Oh? So that means she's really cute, this new transfer student. Hope I'm doing well. I am doing alright. How about you? I don't know, but that's what I've heard. They say a girl in the first year transferred from a famous ladies' academy. I see. For someone to transfer at this time of the year, there must be some strange circumstances. You thought so too, huh? But it seems like a waste. Why is she transferring from the distinguished Asagami Women's Academy to go here? What a coincidence. My sister is also a first-year student at... Wait a minute. There's something not quite right about this whole conversation. Senpai sounds like I know this transfer student already. Please don't mind. Starting tomorrow, your daily life will become more like this. Since there were some formalities to take care of, Akiha-sama left for school earlier. Doing good as well, just a bit tired. Ah, I see. No way. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, but that's the only conclusion I can draw. Tono-kun? I can't hear Senpai's voice anymore. I look over at Arihiko's desk, and he has an especially evil grin on his face. I walk purposefully over to his desk. Arihiko. Oh? What could it possibly be, Oni-sama? I'll punch you for saying that. Hey, can't you take a joke? What is it? Is there a reason you would talk to a commoner like me? Arihiko laughs. Reason? Well, I do have a reason this time. Arihiko, can you tell me the name of this new transfer student? Man, you should know without me saying anything, right? Yes, her name is Tono Akiha, your younger sister. Jeez, you even kept it a secret from me. I would have found out quickly since she's that hot. I really doubted our friendship this time. Arihiko, please intervene. Please save us from what I know is coming. No, there's never been that sort of illusion between us, but I see. Totally drained, I answer and return to my seat. Tono-kun? Senpai is speaking, but I just don't feel like responding. You seem to be having trouble, so I will go back. Senpai walks out of the room lightly. Akiha has transferred to my school. What is she thinking? Muttering aloud in astonishment, I fall into my chair. Third period starts and English class begins. The sound of fluent English goes in one ear and out the other. My head is only full of thoughts about Akiha right now. This English is just noise to me. As always, Akiha is Akiha. If she's going to transfer to my school, couldn't she at least tell me? No, more importantly, she transferred to my school when there's no advantage for her to do so. Ah, pain again. Sharp pain in my neck. I fall onto my desk. This is bad. I can hardly move. Is it anemia again? Then it's just as always. It's normal. It'll pass. I'm in class. I have to recover. Look, the English teacher is reading aloud. The blackboard. Chalk. Chalk dust. English. The sound of chalk scraping. Teacher. Teacher. Adult. Podium. The creaking podium. Desk. 36 desks. Student. Students. 36 students. 3 days ago there were 37. Window. Sky. Schoolyard. Sun. Unpopular. Lonely. Cold. Frightened. Uneasy. Something. Desire. 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 You doing alright there, Shiki? Tono-kun. Hey, are you alright, Tono-kun? My eyes open wide at the sound of the teacher's voice. Sweat rolls down my forehead. My body is cold. My breathing is ragged. What is it, Tono-kun? If you're not feeling well, you can rest. No, I'm fine. It's past. I see. Well, don't push yourself. Your grades are good, so it is acceptable to take an occasional rest. Your progress will be satisfactory even with some handicaps. The English teacher's words lack a little consideration for the other students. I once again declare I am fine and resume class. At lunch, the classroom gets frantic. I take a deep breath. I've been hot since this morning. Maybe I've caught a cold. My whole body feels languid. What, Tono? Are you still sticking around here? Yeah. I don't feel too well today. I can't go to the cafeteria, so can you please get me something? I'll have the usual. No, I don't mind, but is that alright? Your dear sister seems to be having trouble in the cafeteria. Ah, that's right. She's always been at a ladies' academy, so she wouldn't know anything about how a normal school cafeteria system works. I can distinctly imagine Akiha standing in the cafeteria not knowing what to do. Damn, I can't leave her like that. Tono, wait up! I'm coming too! I dash out of the classroom. Close behind me, Arihiko follows, a bit more energetic than usual. Akiha stands aghast in the center of the crowded cafeteria. She looks as if she does not know what to do. Jeez, what is she doing? I hurry over to Akiha. Akiha. Ni-san. In that instant, I see her face on the verge of tears and my chest starts to hurt. Come on, over here. You don't like the crowds, right? Yes. Not wanting to see her almost crying face a second longer, I strongly pull Akiha out of the cafeteria. Here, you should be able to relax here. I'll go buy us some lunch, so you just sit at this bench. Yes, I apologize for the trouble, Ni-san. It's alright. I'll hear about it later. Arihiko, I'm going to get lunch, so take care of Akiha, okay? Why are you asking me all of a sudden? Look, I'll go buy lunch and you keep your sister company, Tono. Huh? What's the matter, Arihiko? Aren't you going to call me Oni-san? I'll tell you right now, but I won't give you a chance like this in the future. I whisper to Arihiko. He whispers back, maintaining our secrecy. Right, but I can't be with her alone all of a sudden. If it was any other woman, I'd agree, but your sister is just too high class. This isn't like you at all. Are you scared of Akiha? Yeah, to be honest, I am. Since she's the type I've never went against. I'd like to concentrate on getting information in the first round. Why is he always this funny at strange times? Alright. Then can you go get lunch for the three of us? Leave it to me. What does your sister want? I'm too scared to buy her ordinary cafeteria bread. As if I would know. She transferred here, so curry bread and coffee milk will be good enough. Roger. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Arihiko returns to the building in a dash. You seem to be very good friends with him, Ni-san. Huh? Where did all her vulnerability go? She's suddenly back to normal. Yeah, we get along specially well. More importantly, Akiha! Please don't yell like that. People around us are surprised. What? More importantly, can you answer me? That person, what is he to you, Ni-san? What is he? He's just an unwanted but inseparable guy who's been with me since middle school. No, that's not what we're talking about. Well, you see, Akiha. No. Let me check something on the flowchart real quick. Okay, yeah, that flag doesn't necessarily mean much from the looks of it. So, do we ask her why she transferred? Do we introduce Arihiko? Or do we ask her why she was, acting shy? What do you think, chat? Does the chat have an opinion? Well, it does not appear that Chat has an opinion, so we'll ask her why she transferred. Arihiko's just one of my classmates, but you haven't answered my question either. Very well. What is it, Nissan? What is it? Why have you transferred to this school? What possible reason could you have for transferring to a second-rate elevator school? So you say, Nissan, but I can go to school wherever I choose. I do not need to explain myself to you. Don't be stupid. I'm your brother. I can't just overlook things that are against your best interests. Frankly, I can't see any benefit in you transferring to this school. Since our old man isn't around anymore, it's my responsibility to look out for you. What? It's not fair to say things like that at times like these. Not fair is my line. What were you thinking transferring without even telling me? I won't accept this transfer until I hear a good reason. If I'm not satisfied with the reason, I'll send you right back to your own school. So tell me, Akiha, why did you change schools? Akiha falls silent and looks down. A very brief moment later, she raises a brave face. I was worried about you, Nissan. Is that not a sufficient reason? Yeah? Hang on. What do you mean, worried about me? What sort of reason is that for transferring? Well, looking at your unruly behavior recently, I decided that in order to prevent you from disgracing the Tono name, I would have to keep a close eye on you. Damn! Akiha explains clearly. When she says unruly behavior, I can't help but nod. It's true. My everyday life since coming here has surely been an annoyance to Akiha and the others. But transferring is still a bit much, isn't it? What about your friends? That's none of your concern, Nissan. Somehow I don't think she has friends. If you feel even a little bad for me, then all you have to do is change your way of thinking from now on. Akiha turns sharply away. Well, this is just the way she is. Alright, do as you please, but one day you'll regret it. That's fine. I wasn't thinking of having you worry over me, Nissan. With a sound of exasperation, Akiha starts to sulk. Here you go, lunch for 3 people. Huh? What, am I interrupting something? No, nothing of the sort, Senpai. You are a friend of Nissan? I am Tonoshiki's younger sister, Akiha. It is a pleasure to meet you. Akiha bows softly. Not at all, the pleasure's mine. I'm Inui Arihiko. I've known Tono since junior high, but today was the first time I found out about you, Akiha-chan. Maybe he's still holding a grudge against me for not telling him about her, as he says things he doesn't have to. Alright, Arihiko, let's eat. Lunch break is short, so there's no time for chit-chat with Akiha. I ignore Akiha glaring at me, and I accept the lunch from Arihiko. Here, Akiha. Here's curry bread and milk, and you can eat them here. There isn't much time, so you can't take too long over them. I know that. I'm not a child, so you don't have to explain every little thing to me. That's right, Tono. Aren't you a bit mean to Akiha-chan? Arihiko boos at me. Ignoring them, I open my own bread and stick the straw into my milk. Munch, 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 munch. Right. Lunch is over, so it's time to go back to class. Nissan. Akiha speaks up timidly. Looking over, I see that she hasn't even opened her curry bread yet. What is it, Akiha? You're not hungry? Well, it's not that. It's just... She glances upward like she's embarrassed or something. Could you teach me how to eat these? She glances hesitantly towards me. And what am I supposed to say? What do you mean, how to eat them? You just break open the wrapper and eat it. It's not hard, is it, Tono? Arihiko, sorry, but could you go get a napkin from the cafeteria? Me? I nod silently. Fine, but you'll owe me one. Arihiko runs off towards the school building again. Alright, give it to me. You open the bag here, like this. And you just bite into it. It's okay, but don't expect too much for the taste. Kohaku-san's cooking and this are like heaven and earth. Really, Nii-san? I'm not kidding. Or what are you gonna say? Don't tell me that even though you've transferred to our school, you can't eat our food. I don't want to think less of you. No, it's not that. It's just this bread. It's so big. I don't think I could get it into my mouth. What? No one said you have to eat it all in one bite. It's bread, so you bite off a bit at a time. You'll get crumbs around your mouth, but Arihiko's bringing you a napkin to wipe it, okay? Yes. Thank you, Nii-san. Saying so, Akiha starts to bite into the curry bread. I don't think there ever was a girl getting this nervous to start eating curry bread. It's a few minutes after Akiha finished her lunch. Arihiko's appearance doesn't seem to bother her, as they are engaged in pleasant conversation. So, Inui-san, you have been a friend of Nii-san's since junior high school? Yeah, I've known him for about 5 years now. He's been a bothersome guy since the moment we met. I helped him out with all kinds of stuff, and before I knew it, he kinda grew on me. Arihiko, that's the wrong word. You should call it extortion. Whatever you want to call it, we're stuck with each other. Arihiko laughs. Yeah. Kind of like how stuff sticks to the bottom of your shoe. I guess we both give each other a lot of trouble. I return Arihiko's laugh cynically. Somehow, Akiha seems to be having trouble stomaching Arihiko and myself. Oh, by the way, Akiha-chan, can I ask you something? Certainly, if it is something I can answer. Well, I've been wondering for a while. Tono has chronic anemia, right? Was he always like this? The amazing thing about Arihiko is how he is so straightforward when asking awkward questions like this. Yes, Nii-san has been anemic since birth. But all the people of the Tono family have similar problems. His is not a special case. Eh? Really, Akiha? Yes. Father suffered from manic depression, divergent identity disorder, to give it its full title. That's not... Manic depression would be bipolar disorder. And DID is dissociative identity disorder, not divergent. They're different things. Whatever. What? Divergent identity? More commonly called split personalities, though Father's wasn't severe enough to cause muddiness of memory. I didn't know. But looking back on it, Tono Makihisa's character did seem to switch often from tenderness to brutality. So it was a medical condition, that old man. Looking at it like that, everything becomes clear. Before the accident, I always felt Father was a tender man who kept his distance. But after the accident, Makihisa clearly hated me. Looking back, it may have been because of his condition. Lunch break's over, Tono. Don't complain to me about it. Come on, Akiha, you should hurry back to your classroom. It'll be embarrassing to be late on your first day at school. I understand. Take care, Nissan. As the bell resounds, we return to our classrooms. A day full of ups and downs finishes. What should I do now? Go to Akiha's classroom. The events which happened during lunch break still weigh on my mind. I'm sure she can walk home alone, but I feel I ought to go and check on Akiha. I walk along the corridor, lit by the fading sun. I think Akiha's class is first grade, class 1. Classroom is silent. A girl stands alone in the empty red classroom. I feel a little dizzy. The classroom died by the evening glow. Alone, a girl with long, faintly red hair is preparing to leave. No matter how I look at her, she's Akiha. So why? Why do I feel as if I am seeing a stranger for the first time? Nissan. As she calls out to me, the dizziness subsides. You're Akiha, right? Nissan, are you feeling poorly again? Akiha addresses me in her usual tone. Looking at Akiha's black hair, I feel that without a doubt, this is my own little sister, Tono Akiha. Nah, it's nothing. Come on, Akiha, it's time to go back. If you're not doing anything, do you want to walk home together? Yes. If you don't mind, let's walk home together. For some reason, Akiha smiles tenderly. My heart thumps. Perhaps it's the dizziness from earlier, or perhaps the strangeness of seeing Akiha in my own school. For some reason, my heart beats far harder than it needs to. I leave the school building with Akiha. As we reach the school gates, I catch sight of Senpai waving at me. You came at last, Tono-kun? Huh? Senpai? What are you doing standing here like this? Geez, I wasn't just standing here. I was waiting for you, Tono-kun, but... Senpai glances at Akiha next to me. Somehow, at a glance, she realizes that Akiha and I are walking home together. Tono-kun, is this your little sister? Senpai throws a sidelong glance at Akiha. Akiha says nothing. Hello, usurper! A Tsukihime playthrough in 2025? This must be a mythic YouTube algorithm pull. I guess so! Yes, this is my first time playing through Tsukihime. Welcome, welcome. Nothing is said, but both Senpai and Akiha tell me with their eyes to introduce me to this person. It seems like this is going to be a really tiresome job. Senpai, this is my younger sister, Akiha. She transferred to our school just today. Akiha bows to Senpai. I see. Hello, my name is Ciel, and I'm a friend of Tono-kun. What is it? Senpai and Akiha just stare at each other, saying nothing. Senpai, you sounded like you were waiting for me. What's going on? Well, it just happened that I wanted to spend a little time with you, but since it's already late today, I'll leave it for another time. Bye, Tono-kun. See you tomorrow as well, Akiha-san. Bye, says Senpai, and she walks away from us. Senpai leaves without giving me a chance to stop her. Let's go home, Nissan. It will get dark soon. Akiha says this as if nothing happened. I walk with Akiha towards the mansion. Frankly, it's difficult. If I look beside me, I can see Akiha walking with her long hair fluttering. Akiha is silent and graceful, the perfect daughter of a respected family. Why can't I think of anything to say? Even though I see Akiha at home every day, I somehow feel tension walking home towards the mansion. We arrive at the mansion. Akiha steps forward to open the gate, but as if remembering something, turns to me. I have one question. How close are you to that person called Ciel, Nissan? She's jealous. Abruptly, she asks an extremely forward question. I love that she had like the same attitude towards Arihiko at first. She knows. She knows that her brother is bi. I don't think Shiki knows that he's bi, but Akiha knows. Abruptly, she asks an extremely forward question. Not especially close. We're just friends from school. She feels like someone I can talk to. Really? Akiha says, turning away and going through the gates. We cross the courtyard and arrive at the door. As Hisui is not waiting at the gates and Kohaku is not sweeping the garden, there is no sign of either of them today. Ah. Yes? Did you say something, Nia-san? Well, nothing much, but I'd like to go and take a look at the Japanese-style building you were talking about, if that's okay. The detached building. Murmuring, Akiha's brow creases with concern. Please do not. It was sealed up many years ago. Nissan, even you are not permitted to go there. Having stated this, Akiha goes into the mansion. It's a bit past 5 in the evening. There is about an hour of free time before dinner. Between now and dinner, should I spend time in my room, or... I'm not sure how much this decision necessarily actually matters. It does theoretically affect what we do at the next decision, but like in the long run, it doesn't. Like, we won't necessarily go to a bad end, no matter which one of these we choose, as long as I play the next decision after this carefully. But now seems like a good time for a little break. So we're gonna take a few minutes, get up, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and then we will come back and make this decision. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. And it appears that chat has chosen option C. We will stay here. Well, I don't exactly have anything in particular to do, so I'll just take it easy in my room. Dinner, as usual, is a quiet affair with just me and Akiha. Kohaku-san stands behind Akiha, and Hisui stands behind me during our wordless dinner. The only thing different is the way Akiha is acting. Until now, whenever my tableware would make noise, Akiha would look up with a scowl. Today, however, Akiha makes quite a lot of clattering herself. In the end, I'm going back to my room. Please clean up my dinner. Saying so, she leaves the dining room behind. You okay, Akiha? What's with her? She wasn't like that when we were walking back together. Hisui says nothing. Kohaku-san collects the tableware, smiling as ever. And then, from the lobby, I hear the sound of someone falling. Akiha! Fearing the worst, I race towards the lobby. There, I see Akiha leaning on the stairs. Her breathing is irregular, and I can hear her wheezing from here. Her face is pale, and there are beads of sweat on her skin. I can see with a single glance that she is not okay. Hey, Akiha! Don't come near me! I stop. Leaning on the stairs, Akiha refuses me violently. But don't come near you? What are you talking about? I don't know what happened, but I can't just leave you like that. I'm fine, just don't come any closer, Mie-san. Akiha breathes heavily. Hey! My heart pounds. Akiha just breathes painfully. There's something wrong with me. For a moment, I feel it resembles the figure of Yumizuka Satsuki. Akiha... I'm fine, so please don't come near me. If you come near me, there's no way I'll be able to... So don't come any closer. As long as you are not around, I'll be fine, so... With an audible sound, Akiha collapses once more. Akiha-sama! Kohaku-san passes me, running towards Akiha. She whispers something to Akiha and helps her up. With Kohaku-san's help, Akiha returns to her room. What was that about? I really don't understand. Akiha's tormented condition telling me not to come near her, yet she lets Kohaku-san help her. Shiki-sama. Hisui, what was that? Why was Akiha like that? At times, Akiha-sama lapses into sudden... I don't know how to pronounce that. Dyspnea? Just as with your anemia, Akiha-sama too is a member of the Tono family. Ah. Members of the Tono family do have such conditions. What's, dyspnea? I feel like I know what it is, but just to make sure, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, yeah, it's shortness of breath, basically. She has trouble breathing sometimes. Akiha said that during lunch. The Tono family with pre-built genetic debuff? Seems that way. It can't be. Akiha always seemed so healthy. Akiha-sama tried her best to keep it a secret from you. We were also ordered not to speak to Shiki-sama about it. There's nothing to be said. I can only look aghast up the stairs Akiha just ascended. Good night. Please leave Akiha-sama's condition to Nei-san. As Makihisa-sama was under her care for many years, she has medical experience. I guess so. If we leave Akiha to Kohaku-san, I'm sure she'll be fine. Since there doesn't seem to be anything else I can do, it seems I'll just have to leave her to Kohaku-san. Shiki-sama, it is rare for Akiha-sama to be like that. Since it can be easily relieved with medication, I do not think that you need to worry. Rather than being concerned with her treatable condition, Akiha-sama is concerned more about your health, Shiki-sama. I know. Damn it, I'm a crappy older brother. I guess I really didn't realize anything at all. You do not know anything? Hisui murmurs to herself, looking down. Hisui? What is it? Don't say that even you feel bad. No, it is just... Shiki-sama, do you really remember nothing about the detached building? Eh? Remember what? Hisui, that's... You really became Tonoshiki, did you not, Shiki-sama? Hisui? That detached building fell into disuse right after you left for the Arima family. Makihisa-sama decided to demolish it, but as Akiha-sama objected strongly, it remains standing today. So, Shiki-sama, if you think anything at all of Akiha-sama, please do not approach that detached building. Saying so, Hisui leaves the room as if she were running. Mysterious, indeed. It's 10 o'clock and all the mansion's lights go off. I can't sleep. Akiha, the detached building she wants to keep a secret from me. Well, since we chose to stay in our room before, we cannot just go to sleep now, because if we do that, that will give us a flag that will screw us over later. So, now we gotta go to the building. Shall I take a look? Getting out of bed, I leave my room silently. Even the moonlight does not penetrate the woods of the garden. I walk through the woods, which seem more like a forest. I didn't remember quite where it was, but as I enter the forest, my feet automatically head toward the detached building. Even if I forgot where it was, I guess my body remembers how to get there. At any rate, I am able to get to the detached building without getting lost. It must have been many years since this building was put out of use, as many parts are deteriorated. Well, yeah, Hisui said it's been out of use ever since you left, so 8 years. As I put my hand on the door, I notice that it is unlocked. It is dark inside, as expected. I smell the tatami mats and the shoji, and somehow feel comfortable, even though I can't see anything. As I enter the Japanese-style room, a chill runs through my spine. I know this place. I guess I came here as a kid, since this Japanese-style room was interesting. But it's weird. I feel the same sense of incompatibility I had when I was first shown my room after I came back to this mansion. Maybe because the Arima's house was Japanese-style? Does it imply he was using it before if it went out of use when he left? That's what I'm thinking. I feel like I've lived here all my life. Or maybe, if I recall in the past, when we were playing in the yard, maybe it wasn't just me and Akiha. That's right, Shiki. Ouch. I feel a pain in my neck. It might be my anemia, but my body feels like lead. This is bad. I have to go back to my room. I shake my head lightly, and I decide to go back to my room before I really faint. I take a deep breath. Somehow, I made it back to my room. No matter what, if I collapsed in the off-limits building, Akiha's wrath would pour down on me. I feel a little dizzy. I fall onto my bed without even changing. Hot. 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 My throat dry with thirst. Hot. I can't sleep like this. I'll go and get a drink of water. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. It is hot. Suddenly, I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot, and the face looks quite insane. It is just so hot. It seems I found my prey. Strangling her from behind, it's all over. It seems that the unknown woman has died just from that. I am just so hot. Taking the dead body, perhaps I bit into its throat. There's a gurgling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck, my thirst is quenched. I don't understand. The sound of heavy breathing. Does this act really excite me so much? I stick my finger in the chest of the dead body. The sound of crushing meat, the sound of breaking bones, the sound of a heart being ripped out with my bare hand. As I watch, my head fills with pure white. This, the ultimate pillage. The height of immorality. Just gazing at it, I feel hot. You might say it's negative pleasure, but for making one hot, it's still the same. I don't understand. Hot blood dripping from my mouth, I gaze up at the night sky, entranced. My long hair waves around. Oh, this Roa POV. Above is the spiraling sky. Such a beautiful silver moon. And so, I don't understand. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Roa. I am just only hot. It might not be Roa. But it might be Roa. Somebody with long hair. Interesting. Interesting little development there. But yeah, it does seem that what's going on with this detached building is that that's where Shiki lived before, and the room that he has now is where the other Shiki lived. And he needs to remember that the other Shiki existed, because he hasn't remembered that yet in this route. Roa got those flowing locks. Yeah, his hair is gorgeous. Down with remake Roa. I hate remakes Roa design. It's so ugly. But yeah, since that is the end of day 5, that is where we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, so I don't completely lose my voice. Tomorrow we should be doing some Grand Blue Fantasy, probably finally progressing the main story again with the Mist-Shrouded Isle. We're gonna be meeting Fairy, so that'll be fun. And of course we'll be back with more Tsukihime next Friday, and of course there will most likely be a few Sonic streams throughout the week as well. We'll see. I keep missing those. But yeah, that is where we're gonna wrap up for now. So thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.